Kuro Games CEO Solon Lee just announced absolutely something. They said, we have a Kuro Fest convention and we're not going to announce anything. Nah, buddy. You know what? Fully animated 2D trailer and officially announcing full stop that 2.6 of Wuthering Waves is the finale of the mainline story for Rinascita. This is absolutely insane and confirms a lot about what we're thinking leading up to the finale of this arc, and it is super duper exciting. So we're going to be reacting to this, analyzing it, of course, and also making sure to visit some of the other stuff that the trailer now makes us think about for this upcoming finale. And of course, following this, we have the special program for 2.6 coming in a few days, so be sure to be there and leave a like and subscribe for all that so you don't miss out on anything Wuthering Waves. So without further ado, let's just get into it, man. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. What do we have? Okay, of course, Cardathea, what's up? One of the most quintessential characters of this. Are we in Septimon already? Where are we at? What's up, Rover? Oh, it's a music video. Heck yeah. Oh, it still hurts. I'll have to analyze the lyrics too. Oh, okay. Straight into Septimon, so we're jumping around a little bit. We're reviewing our main players of the last 3 chapters. Pretty essential, I would say. There's Augusta, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, Brent! Cantarella. Zani. I'm sorry, Brand's not getting shit in this. Oh yeah, baby. Iuno! No. Here it comes. Who are you? Hello? Oh! Wait, that's the other girl from the previous trailers. Oh shit, Brant is here. Roshi's back. Phoebe's here. Carlotta's here as well. Oh, saw someone there. Oh my goodness. All right. Go on, Rover. You can slice that. You did in the quest. Oh, he's swimming. Oh my goodness. Hello? That was beautiful. Yeah, I gotta get both of them in there. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. What else you got for me? Hi! You're not part of Rinascita. What are you doing here? Oh my goodness. Okay, not actually a lot. What is it to dissect there? But they are giving us a lot of content just to hype up the finale of the entire trailer. So let's cut through, right? Let's do a quick sweep. So funnily enough, Cardathea not super prominent in the trailer outside of the start. I thought she was gonna pop in at some point in the battle back here, but no. But first off, of course, beautiful animation just for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of animation that's not even gonna show up in game. They're just gonna put it here because they can, and more importantly, want to make us hyped as heck for the finale. I mean, we're still 6 days ish out from the the live stream itself, and of course we have to do that, and then we have to wait another week, and then the update comes out. But Kuro really understands how to keep people hype, and I mean, man, I'm feeling it. It was so simple, just such a short, beautifully animated trailer just to get us absolutely ready to the finale. All right, so of course, Cardathea and Rover, the 2 most prominent and important players in Rinascita. God is beautiful. By the way, as you've known, if you follow my Twitter, I upload high quality screenshots of any of the trailers, especially key moments. So if you're ever looking for banners and stuff, absolutely feel free to use, but check it out. It's on my Twitter, link in the description. But continuing on, so Cardathea is here, Rover's doing some cool shit. I'm surprised. Okay, maybe I'm not surprised. Makes sense, because I really feel like this is something that they did sort of spur of the moment in terms of how they did it. So they start immediately with Flolova, and just do a quick recap of what's going on here. So what are they saying in the lyrics? The lyrics start over about here. Shadows of winged like butterflies. What's the next lyrics piece? Yep. The exaggerated teardrop. Good lord. When they kiss the ground, night will fall. Every step will take. And then we get Lupa. What is it? Doing her thing. I'm just gonna let it play. What is it? Lupa's doing her thing. You know, again, I consider Lupa, what is it? They did a really good job of integrating it into the story, but she's not a main player of the game. What is it in terms of like the relevance of the story as a whole? Same way I feel about Brant. What is it? And you know, Rosia, who do actually show up in this trailer quite prominently, which surprised me because they got like 0 screen time compared to everyone else. Here is Augusta, and I will talk about, I think, Augusta's relevance in the story as well as the Iuno, but we'll go back to that in sort of the meat and potatoes. See, I'm just surprised they even put him in here, but like this was kind of the idea I had going into the finale, which again I'll talk about it, is that at least these guys will participate in some sort of battle, which will be good. Yep. She's there. Zanny's here. There was one character I missed during it all, and this shit. Oh, Rover. So much aura, baby. They got that. There's a Iuno. Yep. Here comes the dark side. Now, okay, this. What is it? Who are you? White hair. Is this Kyuyan? I'm not saying his name right, low key. What is it? Because they had everyone else, even man, okay, hold on. I have the page open because I was going to talk about it. Okay, here. Kyuan, Chisa, and Gablerina. Because they had these two. Chisa's not related to this. I'm telling you now, she's not related. Neither are you, low-key. You might be. But anyway, going back to it. Okay, so I guess he's just here. What is it? I don't actually think he's going to play any relevance. Because he's very clearly a Jinjo character. Not just because of how he looks, but also, like, the context clues that are being given to us by the other Huanglong character, and also just like Genshin. What is it? This was probably her master. What is it? Or maybe something of the sort. That's my opinion anyway. So this I'm throwing this to the side. Like, that's cool. What is it? Now this one is super relevant because this actually comes up in one of the trailers. Is that Gablerina was the only character outside of Chisa and Kuyuan who actually somewhat ties into Rinascita, which is weird because not only does she not hold the style of like any of the Rinascitans, what is it, or Septimontians for that matter, but she I mean, and that makes sense, right? Because the trailer calls her an outlander, which I can what is it? I can go recap that later, right? But why is she here and what is she doing? But crazy visuals, has 2 wings, black and blue, unless it's both black. I don't know. It seems to be one's energy, one's not. What is it? She has claws, so she's always been sort of like a bird motif. And I just can't think of like what other bird. I mean, there's obviously bird motifs in Roman and Italian culture, probably, but I haven't researched that far. What is it? Because I'm just like, oh, we already got like the sun and like the phoenix. So like, what is it? So like, who's this? Right? Like, who are you? I have no idea. Anyway, what is it? Moving on from her. I have no idea what her role in this story. I could not predict for the life of me. Yep. Rover, Brant, going ham, Rochia, Phoebe, everyone's here to protect the city. Carlotta's here. What is it? Oh, that's Siakuna. Oh, that's awesome. Also, Rover, your hairline, buddy. Yikes. Anyway, what is it? No, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Again, I don't think this is what's like. I do hope this is what happens at the finale, and again I'll give my predictions at the end, but you know, if we get let's be so real, she's not participating in the battle, buddy. She's great, but you are not gonna be there, bestie. Oh yeah, look at that. And then the waves come and engulf the entire world, but Rover's not done because Rover is them, baby. Get up, buddy, you ain't done yet. Yeah, makes a little hydrosphere. Boom, splits the waves. I am Moses, the Messiah. Look at them go, baby. And then finally, of course, we have Chisa. Again, not part of this at all. 100%. You are not showing up in Rinascita. And yeah, if anything, look at the background. City skylines, bro. This isn't even what is it? I know I'm saying Huanglong, which is wrong, actually. What is it? But like this isn't even the last region. Like, this is a new region, 100%, by the way. Anyways, so that's super cool. We reviewed, like, you know, everything's kind of going here. Again, I skipped the front part. Like, you already know what's happening there. We don't need to talk about none of that. But I actually, yeah, I had a lot to say about Augusta Iuno. and friends, and they actually didn't have that much time in the trailer, which I was a little surprised by. But man, awesome trailer. Really glad Kuro Games and Wuthering Waves did that. That just makes me super happy that they're ready to bring their A game for this stuff. But what I also talk about is that they have a post, and hopefully they don't make another post. And what I mean by that is, like, I like to get everything into one video so you guys can have all the news in one spot. But anyways, enough yapping. They gave us the quest titles, and just a little tidbit of what's going to be happening in them. So the first piece of the 2.6 quest is going to be called By Sun Scourge by Moon's Revelation. Makes a ton of sense. And then of course the finale itself, Dawn Breaks on Dark Tides. Ooh, okay. And of course, let's read the accompanying subtitles. Hark, blow the hunting horn of Septimont, come embrace the finale of Rinascita. So these subtitles, not relevant. What is it? They're making this up for marketing. But I do think by the quest title, you can actually predict a lot of what's going to happen. This is very similar to, other games in the genre where they try to make their quest titles as artsy as possible, in the sense that, like, it will kind of give you an illusion of what is to actually happen. So, and that kind of where it fades into predictions of the sort. So the last thing I want to do, and this is for the predictions page, is that I do want to review the last trailer that we got where we actually got introduced to these characters. And I just pulled this up. So we're down all these guys. You two are not in this region at all. Get out of here, buddy. Gablerine is here, I guess, and just to show evidence for that, here you go. So we are in the section. So I skipped over half this trailer because we already talked about Cardathea, we talked about Lupa, and we talked about Frolova. You don't need to review that. Those lines from Cristoforo do actually literally just say everything that is happening in the story. So now I want to look at Iuno's line again, now that we have more context. Yeah.
She sings a
Yep. So we know her power comes at a price. What is it? And then as for Augusta, for no one knows who will be crowned hero of heroes in the end. What is it? That can be interesting as well. What is it? Augusta, not a lot of stuff to work with. Yeah, here we go. And here's the finale itself.
An outlander returns whence they came.
Yeah, here it is. That's that line. An outlander returns whence they came, slowly joining the crowd pilgriming towards the kingdom, rising in the dark waves. Who are you? I don't know. I like Augusta and Iuno. I can figure out. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Like, and that's my failure to study deeper into the lore and inspirations. And I am curious how to know how it ends. Cristoforo, it's gonna end up with you dead. I'm telling you now. He's dead. He's cooked. Listen, he can become playable later. Whatever. He's cooked. He's getting a blade through the heart. You're dead, buddy. You are evil. You are evil, buddy. Anyway, back to it. What I wanted to talk about with is that what I find relatively what is it, not necessarily predictable, but what all the pieces that we've gotten together. And again, watch my previous videos if you want to see what we've talked about as we gather more information on these characters slowly over the weeks. That's the whole form of it. But Iuno, what is it, obviously her ability to predict the future has come at a price, right? And that's been evident in all the character stuff she talks about and whatnot. And so I think, funnily enough, our current mission is to go back to Septimont and research stuff and also talk to Augusta. Funnily enough, I think we're going to be talking to Iuno first when it comes to this entire ordeal, because Augusta really feels like someone who is going to come in for the finale of sorts, and like not necessarily the finale, but like I think part of what Augusta's character might be, what is it? Because Iuno's gonna be power to price predicting the future, astrology BS. You guys can enjoy that. I don't mind. She's cool. That's a thumbs up for me. Augusta, what is it? And similar to characters in her vein, what is it? Has had the title of great effort for only 5 years. She's made a ton of progress, but there's also still tons and tons of corruption boiling inside of Septimont itself. And I wonder because the effort holds such great power, if she has to rise up and actually use that power to save the entirety of Septimont, because there is still people who are rife with corruption. The Fraxidus are still lurking around in that sort of ideal. But yeah, that's kind of my prediction. And again, Gablerina, no fucking clue. The only thing I can extrapolate from here is that that's weird, because that is a piece of coral thing powered up by something, and it is literally dragging. Hold on, let's back up. it is literally dragging, I'm guessing, Aveninium down onto Rinascita. Well, I see I don't know, because like this isn't really a building in Rinascita, and it also doesn't really look like Septimon, unless I'm stupid, and I might be. But like in general, like we're gonna kill people, right? Like this thing is like attracting Aveninium to literally the floating kingdom, literally to crumble. What is it? And smash into it like a meteor. And this is also facing tidal corruption. What is it? So that's also a thing. And then we have you down here, which again, like, even if I tried my hardest to gather context clues, I have no idea. The structure, these pillars you can find in both Rinascita and Septimon. So like you can't really place an angle there. There is a ghost statue, so maybe it's leaning more towards Septimon. And I mean, it would make sense for her to be relevant in Septimon, but still, I don't know. Maybe she's the Eclipse. Who knows? But whatever it is, Eclipse, yo, you know, Augusta fans. Hey, yo. Anyway, yeah, no, but that's kind of the ordeal, right? I do think how the story is going to pan out, and if I go ahead and move to the map. So I talked about this on my stream. Is that I believe we're going to start the quest. We're going to try and talk to Augusta. She doesn't really have any answers for us. But the big hanging thread is that not only is what is it is the Fraxis been able to literally change, not necessarily change history, but take over the entirety of Septimon and its people through the influence of the dark tide. What is it? And of course, Rover, Lupa, and Cardathia are able to break free from that. But I think still, in a way, this place is sort of under the influence of the dark tide as a result. And I think, especially now that Cristoforo and the Fraxis have the gem, that is the power of the Fraxis available to them. So maybe they're just gonna go over to Aveninium, and if I move over there to Aveninium and just, you know, send this place crashing down to kill everyone. I think that's kind of lame, though. I think they might do something else of the sort. But if I go back to Septimon, holy moly, that's a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna try and talk to Augusta. She's not gonna have anything. So instead, and you know, again, one of the places that we were intended to go, that we're probably gonna go to the priestess, right? You know, and try to predict what's really happening this time. And I think Iuno's story is probably going to be something about you know, like we learned in the book, right? Fate is not absolute. You know, not numeral things could happen depending on who's the player in the game. What is it? And I think it's our job to kind of figure out how to push things in the right direction, because now the Fraxis are not taking a passive stance, they're taking an active stance to try and kill everyone. What is it? So there's that. And then I think that we're gonna do everything in our power to do so, but it's gonna fail. We're gonna do everything we can, but it's cooked. And I think, what is it? And now this is headcanon territory. I think what would make this really interesting is that if Septimon for a short time, what is it, is going to be the one that takes the punishment, because Rinascita kind of not really, like, what is it, like, does it make sense for like them to drop the nuke on Rinascita? Like, why though, right? I feel like I mean, you could, right? But it's just, I don't know, it feels a little silly. I think Septimon is kind of always been the catalyst, what is it, in terms of like where the dark tide can properly emerge. That's how we got you know, the person who had the gem. What is it, it's where they were able to actually take over the entire land just like that. So like, that's what I feel. But one thing I would like to see outside of the island being moved is that possibly those armored statues that we have, what is it, in the game, start rising up, Attack on Titan style, and start marching across the sea. Because of course this is not the full map, but this is Septimon over here. And then we have the Bayor Waters, which is just a big stretch of nothing because it houses Aveninium, which is upstairs. And those freaking statues start walking over the ocean like Attack on Titan and start doing the rest of the job, which is decimating all of Rinascita. Because I feel like they're trying to keep the what is it, that kingdom for something important, right? There's also the thread that Cardathia is absorbing residual energy. But the thing is that doesn't make sense also. And again, this is full crack theory territory, because Aveninium is a safe haven for Cardathia. She would be least likely to be harmed there, according to the Black Shore. Again, I'm spitting out of my butt. What is it? But yeah, from there, what is it? So that's kind of the predictions I have. What is it, going in to this thing? By Scourge and Moon's Revelation, we'll probably have our chances to meet Iuno, Augusta, within like four-ish hours. Maybe they'll do a part 1 part 2 situation. I would say that'd be really interesting. What is it? And then moving on to Dawn Breaks on Dark Tides. I think just all hell breaks loose. Tsunamis, fucking giant statues, everything, just all sorts of stuff just starts coming in and destroying everything, and that's going to be super awesome to see. But they are really leaving us a lot of breadcrumbs, and that makes me really happy to see. You know, that again, Wuthering Waves is here and ready to be hyped for the finale with this. And of course these two characters, yes, what is it, Kuyen, he's gonna be over there in freaking Jinzhou, and then Chisa, I guess, is part of the new region, because that is not Jinzhou. But anyway, yes, thank you all so much for watching and listening to my rambling. That's just kind of my theory about what's going forward and what I can pick out based on the context clues that the game has been providing us. Again, a bit of a longer video, but I do appreciate that you guys stuck around. And of course, if you want to check out all things Wuthering Waves and all the things you see here, please leave a like and subscribe. And of course, we'll be there in 6 days with the trailer. I'll upload it as soon as the trailer finished uploading itself. So with that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. I am Coach Creations, and I'll see you next time.
I'm coming with the rising tide.